Since I've been the head coach here at Elon, and really my first time being a Division I head football coach, a lot has happened, right? Things are changing every day. The rules, just the opportunities for our student athletes, it's ever changing. Maintaining the talent level in our roster, it is difficult. But our staff has done an amazing job on the road recruiting. Like, we are recruiting talented high school players, and that's how we build our program. We're a developmental program. We have very few transfers. Last season we played with 9 scholarship transfers. The previous year we had 8. Those are some of the lowest numbers in Division I football. But like, the talent that we're getting out at the high school level is outstanding. And so when you have a situation like this year, when we lose 11 starters, like, we've got a locker room down there right now full of freshmen and sophomores, and they are anxious and they're energized and they can't wait to hit the field for spring practice to compete for those opportunities to be a starter for us. So, like, morale in the locker room, the energy, and the talent level is still high. NIL, profit share, it does impact us in the way of losing players to it, as well as in recruiting. And it hits us more when we are trying to recruit transfers. We will battle other schools who are paying the transfers money, and we are not right now. We want to pay the players in our locker room before we pay transfers to come into our locker room. So here at Elon right now, our model is earned, not given. It does impact us in that way, that we're losing some players on our roster, and we're also losing some recruiting battles to some schools that are willing to pay the transfers coming in the door. The freedom and ability to transfer is much easier now, right? And add the financial aspect, the opportunity to make, for some of our guys, life-changing money. Those are hard conversations, right? The conversations of, hey, coach, is entering the portal the best thing for me? I'll have honest conversations with our players, and we do it right after the season. So once we wrap up, we'll talk about, kind of the pluses and the minuses of a decision like that, and I'll share my honest opinion and try to help them make the best decision. We are doing things to try to retain our players with a returning starter stipend this year, which is new. We've lost significant amounts of starters. Last year we lost 9 starters that could have returned. This year we're right around 11. So we want to try to keep as many of these guys as we can, and we really want to keep them at least till they get their degree. If we can, incentivize and try to keep a player for one more year, get your degree next December, and then use your last year, that redshirt year, and go play for an FBS program and really get paid. Put another great season on film, have a degree in your hand, and go get it. So I have seen NIL help our players. We have had players who have been successful and highly successful creating a brand for themselves and making money. John Seaton is a great example. An Elon grad. John came here as a preferred walk-on, not on a scholarship. Did a great job, like, on the scout team. That whole time, he was building a brand for himself. 1.8 million followers on TikTok and having contracts with WWE Wrestling or Outback Steakhouse. And John was working a full-time job on the side. Now, if you go back to previous years, that would not have been permissible. So without the NIL legislation, John Seaton would have never had the opportunities that he had here. Now, he also excelled on the field. He ended up being a rotational player and then staying for another year on a full scholarship, and finished out his eligibility at Ole Miss this past year with a pretty cool opportunity and experience. But yeah, we have high aspirations for our program. I feel like we're in a good place. We've lost some good players, but we have some real talented young players and some returning veterans. I feel like we're going to be highly competitive in the CAA. Our objectives are to win a conference championship, return to the NCAA playoffs, and advance. And I feel like we've got the talent in the locker room, the ability, the right culture, and staff and program and support to do it.